Meet the Latkes by Alan Silverberg. Meet the Latke family. They're just like you and me, except they're potato pancakes. That's Lucy Latke and her dog Applesauce. Hello, Wolf. Mama and Papa are busy in the kitchen making fried jelly donuts. Suf kanayot. Lucy's older brother, Lex, is reading comic books. Get out of my room, he shouts. Lex is a teenager. He doesn't care about anything. I don't care. But Lex should care because tonight's the night, Lucy sings. It's the first night of Hanukkah. No, it's not. Oh, right. There's someone else in the Latke family. Grandpa. Hi there. Tonight's not Hanukkah, Grandpa says. It's Hanukkah. That's what I said. Lucy is confused. Hanukkah. Grandpa grumbles. Say it with me. Hanukkah. Actually, both Hanukkah and Hanukkah are right. The holiday's name is Hebrew, so there are different ways to spell it and say it in English. Hanukkah, Hanukkah. Thanks, Applesauce, says Lucy. Humph, says Grandpa. Getting ready for Hanukkah, Hanukkah, the Latke family cooks and sings, oh, dreidel, 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 and decorates the house, except for Lex. He still doesn't care about anything. I still don't care! Then, after the menorah is lit, and the dreidels are spun, and the gelt gets gobbled, Grandpa plops Lucy onto his lap. Do you want to hear about the miracle of Hanukkah, my little Latke? I do, Lucy says, biting into her last chocolate coin. Grandpa begins with just a whisper. First, you need to know about the bees. Bees? Lucy asks. Grandpa nodded. Hanukkah is a celebration of how the Jewish people were saved from destruction. We celebrate this holiday thanks to the brave bees who buzzed and stung and fought to keep our people safe. I'm pretty sure there aren't any bees in the history of Hanukkah or Hanukkah. Feh, says Grandpa. Whose story is this? Lucy's eyes widen. Were the bees big, Grandpa? Big? They were huge, giant. They were mega bees. You mean Maccabees. Nope, says Grandpa. Definitely mega bees. And the biggest, bravest bee of all was Judah Maccabee. Judah Maccabee. He was a mighty warrior and heroic Jew who lived in Israel more than 2,000 years ago. And there were no bees. But Lucy can see it now. Judah and his swarm of giant bees, buzzing and stinging and fighting to save the Jewish temple and the lives of everyone who worshipped there. And who do you think Judah and his big bees were battling, Grandpa asks. That's easy. It was alien potatoes from planet... Grandpa booms. No, yes, this is ridiculous. Zap, zap, zowie, Grandpa continues. Outer space spuds invaded Earth. Lasers shot from their eyes, and they had a lot of eyes. Everyone was doomed. Help! Are you kidding me? The enemy wasn't a bunch of alien potatoes. It was a terrible king named Antiochus. Antiochus demanded that everyone believe in the same religion as he did, Applesauce goes on. So for the Jews, that meant no more studying Torah, no more celebrating Shabbat, and never again worshiping God. King Antiochus and his fathers almost completely destroyed the Jewish temple. No, 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 he was a tyrant. Yep. Yes, a tyrant, agrees Grandpa. Judah and the Maccabees were trapped by those evil tater tyrants from planet... Prisoners in their own hive, they had only enough honey to last one day. Running out of honey? No, they were running out of oil. They needed to keep the temple's eternal flame burning with oil. And they weren't bees. Shh. The Maccabees plotted and schemed, Grandpa says. And the next morning when the sun rose on the temple, an enormous wooden dreidel stood in the village square. What could it be, the alien potatoes all wondered. And why does it buzz? Lucy waves her arm. I know, the Maccabees were hiding inside the dreidel. Smart Latke, cries Grandpa. Plitz, plats, plots. The Maccabees burst from the dreidel and sliced and whipped and mashed those tater tyrants into tatters. Tattered tater tyrants, Lucy asks. Try saying that 3 times fast, Grandpa says. Tattered tater tyrants, tattered tater tyrants, tattered tater tyrants. And then, miracle of miracles, Grandpa says, Judah Maccabee stood in the middle of all those spoiled spuds. What a waste, he said. And so that great warrior added some egg and onion and a pinch of flour to make something good from the bad. Potato latkes. Us? Us. Oy. Lucy's eyes and mouth are open wide. So the miracle of Hanukkah is that a long time ago mega bees turned alien potatoes into latkes? Is that really true? Of course that's not true! The miracle of Hanukkah is that not only did the small group of Maccabees protect their temple from King Antiochus' powerful army, but also the tiny bit of oil left to light the holy menorah didn't just last for one day. That oil kept the eternal light bright for 8 whole days. Lucy points to her family's glowing menorah. 8 candle holders, 8 days of the Hanukkah miracle, and the shamas, the tallest candle to light all the others. You know what, says Grandpa? I like the dog's miracle better. Me too, says Mama. Me too, says Papa. I don't care, says Lex, stuffing his face with chocolate gelt. Lex, you left your room, cries Mama. It's another Hanukkah miracle. Hanukkah! Grandpa pats applesauce. Now that we all know the Hanukkah story, he gives a wooden dreidel a little spin. Who wants to hear about Passover? The end.